Hello, my name is Eric Beretta, and I'm the Executive Assistant for the College of Nursing at the University of Rhode Island, here in the Rhode Island Nursing Education Center. We formally moved into this building in August 2017 and have settled in nicely. We're currently in the main lobby. One of the great features of this building is, even though we are in the middle of downtown Providence, we have a great parking garage just next door for our access for our students and staff and visitors. We have one of the cool features, we have 24-hour security here at the main desk. Friendly face Manny to welcome all of our visitors to the building. And it truly is a beautiful space. The Rhode Island Nursing Education Center is in a refurbished power plant, empty for many years. And it's been a great project to get this building back to life. About $230 million went into the renovation of this building, and it is a collaborative shared space. The University of Rhode Island's College of Nursing, Rhode Island College's School of Nursing, and Brown University's administration is on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th floors of this building. If we move into what we call Turbine Hall, this is one of the unique features of the renovation, that they left some of the structural integrity of the building intact, just as a cool showcase of the building that we're in. Turbine Hall acts as a collaborative space for the building's 3 institutions, Brown, Rhode Island College, and URI. This space is used both for studying, meeting, and the college has been able to feature this space in several of its events, as well as community partners. This space includes a cafe run by Cafe La France, a local cafe with several other locations throughout the city of Providence, and we're very glad to have them here with us. They're open during normal business hours for our students, faculty, and staff to grab a bite between classes. Right as you walk into the Rhode Island Nursing Education Center, the first thing you see is the University of Rhode Island College of Nursing Dean Suite, where myself and the graduate program are located. One of the cool things about this building, in addition to 24-hour security, we have access cards that all of our students, faculty, and staff have that allow us into specific spaces. Inside the Dean Suite for the College of Nursing, we are socially distanced at this moment, but this is traditionally my desk for reception, greeting our students every morning. I work with the graduate students from the point of application all the way through graduation. If you follow me, I can show you a couple of different aspects of this facility for the Dean Suite. All of our staff here for the graduate program is housed in this suite. We have a copy room available for us, as well as Associate Dean Kathy Hutchinson's office here. Directly next door to Dr. Hutchinson's office is the Office of Nursing Research. This space is available for collaborators and visiting faculty working with our PIs. Just next door to me here is the Dean Suite Conference Room. This is where the Dean hosts all of her advisory council meetings and confo for our faculty. It has state-of-the-art technology with mics in the ceiling. The table is fully wired for power and AV, and it uses a Cisco WebEx video conferencing system, allowing our faculty and staff to communicate directly with other campuses and around the world for collaboration. That's one of the great features of this building, is having that type of equipment for collaboration between our Kingston campus and here be as seamless as possible. This system is also upstairs in our faculty suite for the 2 conference rooms upstairs. We're now in the Rhode Island Nursing Education Center's simulation wing. This is a state-of-the-art facility containing 11 individual simulation suites. 8 of these suites are modular and can be adapted to various simulation settings with mannequins and standardized patients used mainly in our graduate programs for the Doctor of Nursing practice and Masters. Right here you can see one of these suites We have the simulation room here, a simulation debrief directly next to it, and a control room. The control room is for the instructor to both observe and have access to RINEC staff to assist with mannequin and audio control. We're now in one of the more unique spaces within the simulation wing, the home care suite. This space allows our graduate students to experience primary care in the home, which is a growing field. Our students site evaluate for trip hazards and safety for their patients in this unique state-of-the-art space with cameras, microphones directly in the ceiling, as well as these half walls to allow clear visibility for the instructor in the observation room. This space uses simulated patients or standardized patients instead of mannequins for our students' learning. We're currently standing in one of 10 primary care exam rooms in our simulation wing. This gives our students, especially in the graduate program, hands-on physical assessment skills using standardized patients. This is used in both our pediatric physical assessment and our adult physical assessment courses. A bit different from our other simulation suites, our instructors are able to view all 10 exam rooms at once from this observation room using cameras and microphones in each of the rooms. The Rhode Island Nursing Education Center Administration Suite located here. This team is led by Acting Executive Director Kimberly Bright. She has a staff here that allow the other institutions to work collaboratively together. They manage our shared space upstairs for scheduling of our classes and the simulation wing between Rhode Island College and the University of Rhode Island. On the second floor of the Rhode Island Nursing Education Center, all of these classrooms are set up in a similar manner with lecture here in the center, allowing an instructor to have a more dynamic classroom environment where they can move directly from lecture to skills-based practice around us. As the Rhode Island Nursing Education Center is a shared space between multiple institutions, we are specifically here in URI's faculty suite on the second floor adjacent to our classrooms. This space holds all faculty offices here at the RINEC. We also have several student facilities here, as well as facilities specifically for our faculty. Right around the corner here, we have printing stations utilized by our students. This uses the same system as our Kingston campus, so students are very familiar with it. As I mentioned, the URI faculty suite on the second floor incorporates several different facilities for our students and faculty. We have a copy room specifically for faculty on this level, as well as 2 individual lounges. This one specifically is for graduate students. Just next door, we have one for our URI faculty and staff. Both of them incorporate microwaves, refrigerators, and general lounge spaces for both groups to enjoy. Just beyond those, we have a group of cubicles here. These are for our teaching assistants and PhD students specifically, so they have a space to work between classes, particularly when they're working with faculty. Just beyond those, we have one of our 2 conference rooms on this floor specifically for our URI faculty. These conference rooms use the same state-of-the-art facilities as downstairs that allow our faculty to communicate between campuses and around the world, really, with the WebEx Cisco system. This beautiful staircase connects the 3 floors of the Rhode Island Nursing Education Center. Just here at the bottom, we have access card protected entry for URI and Rhode Island College students, making this area secure for them. Our simulation center is featured right there to the left on the first floor. Here on the second, we have skills-based classrooms to our left, and institutional URI's faculty offices are just here to our right. Coming up these stairs to the 3rd floor, we'll feature larger classrooms with our main lecture hall and student-based study spaces. On the 3rd floor, we are standing in one of 2 of our main study spaces for our students. This is the Riverview Lounge, a beautiful space that overlooks the Providence River. It's broken into small pods for students to get together and study or just take a break between classes. It's right off of our main lecture hall here. Room 308 is used for a lot of events in conjunction with the Riverview Lounge because it's a beautiful space to showcase the college. We have a lot of guest speakers featured in this room. Seating 150 students, although it is socially distanced, so you know some of the chairs are flipped upward. This has state-of-the-art technology, just like all of the other classrooms in this building. It has cameras for recording lectures, as well as mics here in each desk that allow easy facilitation of communication between the back of the room and the lecturer. Just off the Riverview Lounge, in conjunction with this student lounge and workspace, we have individual workstations here, a quiet study room, as well as several individual group study rooms that students can book in advance themselves. All these doors are key card access, which all of our students have. These group study rooms wrap all the way around this corner and down this main corridor where we feature some smaller classrooms. Incorporated into the building are some of these smaller study spaces for our students with vending machines just beyond me. This is an easy place for someone to grab a snack before class, as they're just amongst this larger wing of what we call seminar rooms. These are the smaller boardroom style classrooms that our graduate program uses for some of our smaller cohorts. Our D&P students use these in 686, as well as NUR 549, 551. This room is a boardroom style, sitting 20 around the table when not socially distanced, incorporating the same state-of-the-art projection and table that you see in some of our other classrooms. In addition to our larger lecture hall seating 150 on the 3rd floor, we have several other large classrooms seating 80, 60, and 40 students. They use the same state-of-the-art technology that all the other classrooms throughout the building do, and they're very adaptable with moving tables for various class settings. But why don't you follow me down this way to one of our more interesting classrooms. We're now in one of our multimedia collaboration suites on the 3rd floor of the RINEC. This room is broken up in pods of 5 for easy collaboration amongst groups. These screens are smart touch boards, so students can work on projects together. Their laptops plug directly into these desks and project on the screens. It also adds an element where the instructor is in control of everything. This room has many screens, and the instructor is able to control whether lecture slides are on these pods, or once a larger discussion gets to break out, students can share their individual projects with other groups on the screens. This room has a retractable wall that goes into the ceiling, so there's an identical room on the other side of this wall. So we're really able to use this space in a variety of ways for larger classrooms and smaller, for a total of, I believe, 60 students in each of the rooms. The college itself uses this room for a lot of our information sessions for our various programs, MS and Doctor of Nursing Practice included. It just really shows incoming students a look at what we have to offer here in the building. Overlooking the turbine hall on the 1st floor is one of our other main study spaces for our students. This is specifically for undergraduate students. On the 3rd floor, we have vending machines here and a microwave for them, as our graduate students have their own lounge on the 2nd floor. This is another comfortable space for our undergraduates after or between classes to relax and enjoy the city view while studying. Thank you for joining me on this tour of URI's facility at the Rhode Island Nursing Education Center in Providence, Rhode Island. We look forward to welcoming you for an in-person visit sometime in the near future.